back to Shine Like a Diamond Whip It Wednesday video. This is a video that I feature your guys' artwork. It's one of my favorite videos to do, and we've got, I think we have about 10 to go through today, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one I'm going to show you here is Bianca's, and the name of this one is Fireside Christmas. It's a 56 by 56 centimeters with 2 ABs, and it's from Diamond Art Club. It was $49.99, and this is what she's got done so far. I see some numbers on here, and I'm wondering if she did this as a kind of advent calendar in a way. I'm not sure, because I don't know how many squares she did or whatever, but I think that's kind of cool how she did the little squares with the numbers on them. I'm thinking about doing one like that next month, just because I was thinking about doing 2 at a time. And I was going to do one, I was going to have squares so that I just did a little square each day of that one. And then I could work as much as I wanted to on the second one. So I love that she kind of did something like that similar in a way. But good job, Bianca. It's looking good so far. Keep at it, and hopefully you can get done before Christmas. Joyce is working on this one. It is by Evermoment, and it's a 40 by 55. She does not remember how much it cost, but I really, really like this tree. My favorite I still think is Glowing Christmas, and there's, reasons for that, but besides that one, this has to be one of my favorite Christmas trees that I've seen so far. I love the way that it looks really real, there's pine cones and stuff in it. It seems like it's a tree that maybe is outside, but then I love the swirly lines. It kind of makes the lights just go swooshy. I don't know. I just really like it. I think it's really pretty. It's coming together so nicely. Of course, Evermoment is one of my favorite stores on AliExpress. They're highly dependable, and I really, really like the way that their artwork turns out. So thanks, Joyce, for sending this in, and I think you are going to get it done, girl, before Christmas. Casey's working on this one, and this one is huge, you guys. It's from Houlihan, and it is a custom, and it's 100 by 70, and it was $35.89. Good price for that big of a painting, but holy cow, 100 by 70. Casey, yeah. I don't think I would be able to bring myself to order a custom this big. If the painting was already this big and it was something I completely fell in love with, okay, that's one thing. But man, oh man, that's a big one. So good luck. She said so far the drills are fine. However, she is having some popping due to the way she was storing it, which I don't know. I'm not sure what that means, because yeah, I'm not sure what she's saying. But anyway, she said that the strip she just finished had some really blurry symbols. And a lot of the symbols were super close together in the same colors, which is such a pet peeve of mine. Holy cow. I mean, yeah, when you can't even tell what symbol is what, because they're so close together and the colors are so close together, it gets super annoying, super confusing, and stressful, and that's not what diamond painting is supposed to be. It's supposed to be relaxing and enjoyable. So that stresses me out. Yeah, and I've had that problem too. I actually don't really order from Houlihan anymore. But Casey, thanks for sending this in, and good luck. I can't wait to see this one. And this painting is from Dungeons and Dragons. So it is a custom that she came up with. I don't have any idea what it's going to look like, to be honest with you. She said this is just a little teaser. But, yeah, she said, okay, so her words were, this custom is some artwork for Dungeons and Dragons podcast called Critical Role. So, if that means anything to you, great, because it means nothing to me. So, I'm kind of interested to see how this one's going to turn out. Barb is working on these beautiful hydrangeas. Absolutely gorgeous hydrangea blossoms. It is a 50 by 70. It is a full round from Home Fun, and it only cost $24. Gorgeous. I love this one. It looks like it's turning out really, really good. I have only done squares now from from Home Fun, because one time I got a round, actually 2 times I got a round from Home Fun, and they were lighter color paintings, and the dummy circles showed through the drills, which annoyed me really, really bad. But it doesn't look like you're having that problem with this one, possibly because they are darker colors than the one I was doing. Or maybe they've just changed that, because I know I sent them kind of a nice criticism about that. And they were more than happy to change my painting to a square, which was wonderful. I still absolutely love their company. They have really good customer service from my experience. And but yeah, this one looks really, really beautiful. And I think you're going to get it done pretty soon. Elizabeth is working on this one. She says she's working on it for her daughter. It is a 30 by 40 from Everyday Deals. She said the canvas is good and the drill quality is good, and it is a full round. Okay, so Karla sent this in. I wish I had more information to give you, but I don't, because all I got was a picture from her. It kind of, to me, looks like maybe a 40 by 50, but I'm totally guessing, so please do not, take that at word. It just looks kind of like a 40 by 50-ish, but it is so beautiful that even though I didn't have any details, I still wanted to show it to you. I love elephants. I think they're such majestic creatures. I loved this one. This one is one of those that is really realistic looking, and there's so many details if you look close at it. So many details. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Susan is working on this one. This is a full crystal. It's a 60 by 40, true to size, from Crystal Canvas Art. This one costs $27 plus shipping. She says the great colorful canvas, and the crystals are crazy vibrant in color and sparkle. I love working on this one. That is what she said about it. I totally agree. I love the crystal canvases, ones that are like all crystal. I really want to get the one that's the skyline of, I think it's New York City, and it's all the crystal canvases, and or the crystal drills. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The sparkle in those ones are literally unreal. This one is so cute. It looks like it's a kind of like a mirror image. If you look at it, it's a mirror image, and it looks really, really cool. I love it. The fish are so bright and sparkly. It looks really, really good so far. Susan, please keep sending in your updates on this. I'd love to see, especially when it is all done. Noli sent this one in. It is from Amazon. It is 11.8 by 13.8. Full round. It only costs $6.98. So yeah, if you're looking for just a small little snack painting, and you want to, don't want to spend a lot, under $10, great price. Super, super pretty picture. I love the tiger. Look at those eyes. Look how blue they are. I've seen this one in a couple different places, and every time I see it, I'm always kind of mesmerized by the blue eyes in the picture. It looks so good. Thank you for sharing, Noli. Marion sent this one in, and thank you so much for doing so because I love this one. She's almost done too. Look, she only has 2 squares to go. Like, she's gonna be done like that, and I am so excited to see this one. It is by Star and the title is Cardinals, which is obviously because they're birds, and that's what their name is. Cardinals. 26 different colors, 2 ABs, and 2 rhinestones. Full round, 47 by 35, and only $22.95 on Amazon. And she says, so sparkly, she cannot wait to be finished. And I fully agree with her. Towards the end, it's so exciting because it's just so beautiful. And I don't know, I have a hard time sometimes with those last couple squares because I'm like so close to the end, but it feels yet so far away because, there's like 6 hours at least, it seems like, in that amount of area. But anyways, if you're looking for a good painting, reasonably priced, you want to get it quick, seriously, Star is the way to go. You can get them on Amazon. You can also go directly to their website, and they have a lot on their website, and you still get it in a really timely manner, and it comes like through Amazon anyways. And let me tell you, they have a really big selection on there, and yeah, I highly, highly recommend. Okay, Miss Ariel, she sent this one in. I had to go and look up the information because I couldn't remember it. It is a Diamond Art Club painting, and it was $34.99. It is round diamonds, and the size is 32 centimeters by 45 centimeters. There are 38 colors in this one, including 1 AB. That's a lot of colors, though. 38 colors for just this piece. It doesn't seem like it would have that many, but it does. I have this piece in my stash. Love it. I think it's adorable. It's beautiful. I can't wait to actually do it. I'm going to wait till the spring to do it, just because it kind of reminds me of a spring picture. But, yeah, thank you, Ariel, so much for sending that in, and keep us updated on your progress. Okay, yes, I know that this is not an actual diamond painting, but hey, it's diamond painting related. Lacey posted this picture, and she says, I'm also working on homemade diamond painting pens when I need a break from diamond painting. They are addicting to make. So many color opportunities, and they're all unique. None have the same exact pattern or color combination. I completely agree with her. I make these polymer clay pens as well, and they are so fun to do. You can make so many little different designs and use so many different colors, sparkly, non-sparkly. Anyways, they are a ton of fun to make, but I just had to post these because they are looking so good, Lacey, so keep up the good work. Okay, so Tina is working on this custom Dark Magician. It is a 60 by 80 from Evermoment, and it cost her $44.95. I can't tell what this is. I'm not sure if maybe some people know what Dark Magician is, because maybe I'm just kind of clueless and live under a rock. I don't know. But I am excited to see it next week, where more of it is, showing, so that I can see what it is. But anyways, she says when it is all done, she's going to put green and gold sparklers in the wand tip. So that will be really, really cool. And then she said 44,001 of them are 310s alone. Holy mackerel. That is a lot of 310s, you guys. I'm guessing the whole background is 310s, and it's like solid 310s. So, Tina, I really hope you've got like a 15 placer or something, because girl, that is going to be, you're living the 310 life for sure. But yeah, please keep me updated on your progress, because I would love to see how this one is turning out. Randy is working on this cute one from Frozen. Obviously this is Elsa, Anna, and Olaf. Olaf is so cute, and look at, you could see part of his little face. I'm sure by next week we'll be able to see like his whole face. This one's turning out really, really good though. It is a 40 by 55 full square from Color Whisper, and she won it as a raffle win, and so she said the price was about $12.50 at the time that she won it, but this was quite a bit earlier in the year, so not 100%, sure if that price is the same and all that good stuff. But it is so cute. I love this one. So thank you so much, Randy, for sharing this one. Randy is also working on this one. This is her advent calendar that she made. She only has 6 more days to go. Yay! Then she'll be all done. This is a 40 by 40 full square with 60 beautiful colors of confetti. Yeah, this one looks like it is confetti filled. She says she's not sure where it came from, but this is what it's going to look like when it's all done. How fun and cute is that? Oh my gosh, I love this one. And the picture that shows like what it's going to look like when it's done isn't even as beautiful and vibrant as the actual diamond painting that you can see that she has worked on. And I can't wait to see it all finished and completed. So please don't forget, Randy, to send it to me for next month's Finished Friday, because this is just too cute and adorable not to show everybody. Okay, so Emma has got more done of this beautiful horse. It is a 50 by 70 and it was 38 pounds in the UK. It is obviously a custom, and she is working on it for a Christmas present for her other half's mom. So she said she lost her horse Buster last year, and she cannot wait for her to see this painting, which I think she's absolutely going to love it. It's a gorgeous painting, and it's coming out so well. Can't wait to see more of it. Claire sent this one in. It is obviously a custom. It is a 80 by 120. So, oh my word, this is a big one. But you know what? When they're big like this, you get so much detail. So, yeah, that's really awesome. But holy cow, that's a big painting. I have not done anything near this size. Yeah, not even half. It's about half the size I would say that I've done. But man, this is big. So good luck, girl. But she got it from eBay for 39 euros, and I'm really excited to see this one done. Not only to see it, but to find out like how long it took you, how many hours you think you worked on it, and all that stuff. Because like I said, 80 by 120 is a large painting. And I think anybody would agree with that. So, Claire, please keep us posted as you finish working on this piece, because I'm very excited to find out how it goes. So, Kama, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. If I didn't, I am so sorry. Anyways, she posted this one that she's working on right now of this beautiful unicorn. She didn't give me any information. If I had to guess, though, it either looks like a 20 by 30 or 30 by 40. Definitely a smaller piece. It looks like a round to me, but that's really all the information I have. But like going by the tray, I would say it is a 20 by 30. But yeah, Kama, if you want to update us next week on what size, the price, where you got it, and all that good stuff. And I would love to see more of this, because I love to see the small paintings to see how they turn out, because usually if a store can make a small painting turn out good, then their bigger paintings will be excellent. Lacey is also working on these adorable parrots from Diamond Art Club, and it is a 32 by 32 centimeters for $19.99. The title of this one is Tropical Birds. It has 36 colors, including 3 ABs, and those ABs are pink, green, and blue. This one is so vibrantly pretty. I love it. The blue, the pink, and the green ABs are going to make this pop so much. I'm kind of jealous because this one is sold out. If I am correct on that, I believe I am. I'm on Diamond Art Club's site a little bit too much, so yes, I believe this one is sold out. But anyways, it is so pretty, and I'm loving it. It's looking so good so far. So please, Lacey, keep me updated. She also said she loves the stickers because they are so handy, and I totally agree. I love having the thumbnail sticker as a sticker, and having having the, what is it called? The log of all of the symbols and all of the DMC numbers, because I can use those for storage. So that is a wonderful, wonderful thing that they have been doing, and I love it. So thank you, Lacey, though, for sending this in. I look forward to seeing it when you have more completed. Hello. Okay, so we got the first section, Whip It Wednesday, of all your guys' work. And now I'm just going to show you just a little bit of mine. Here, let me straighten my camera out. Sorry. There we go. Oh, man, today's Wednesday, and Wednesday first thing in the morning. It's been a kind of crazy couple weeks with everything that went on with Maya when she was sick, then putting her down, kind of dealing with the aftermath, the emotions of that myself, and kind of helping, as much as I could, my daughter through that. And then all of a sudden, I've had a broken tooth in the back of broken molar that I have been waiting to get fixed, because it's going to be like $4,000 or something, because unfortunately I have really super deep roots, so they can't just go in and do a root canal or go in and pull it. I have to go to a oral surgeon. They have to put me completely under, general anesthesia, intubated, the whole 9 yards. And unfortunately, my insurance, medical insurance, doesn't want to pay because it is a dental procedure, which I think is ridiculous, because if it's mandatory for my health that I have to be put under, you would think that medical insurance would pay, but they don't. So my roots go way down under my jaw, and then this tooth happens because I have been able to pull them at just a normal oral surgeon, and this one apparently, though, they will not do, because the roots are not only deep but are twisted around the roots next to it, to the tooth next to it. So they have to go in to pull the tooth, cut the gums to go and unwrap the roots or something, so that they don't disturb the tooth next to it and cause more of a problem on that tooth. So let's see, am I in the camera here? Are we in the camera? Barely. Let me move my camera over just a tad bit. Anyways, so that's been going on, but then all of a sudden I started having a really bad toothache up on the top, and that one just needs a filling. I can't remember what it's called, but I have this condition that's it's basically dry mouth, but it's extreme dry mouth, to where during the day it's not an issue because I'm constantly drinking water or something, or chewing gum or something, but it's at nighttime that when you have dry mouth, it causes really bad tooth decay. And I have not had any problems with my teeth until a couple years ago. I've only had 2 cavities my entire life up until a couple years ago, when I developed whatever this thing is. And so now all of a sudden I have all these little cavities that I've got to go get fixed. And I've got the big one that I broke on the bottom. I was eating granola and the tooth just like, it was a molar. It just broke and I was like, why won't this granola chew? Like I kept chewing it and I'm like, why is it so hard? I finally spit it out and yeah, there was like a chunk of my tooth in it. And anyways, so I've been having a lot of tooth pain this, am I out of the camera again? Yes, I'm going too far over, I guess. I didn't realize I had this much over this way, but here, let me move my camera again. Let's see, is this in the camera? Am I gonna be good? I think I should be pretty good now. Anyways, okay, so yeah, I've been dealing with all this tooth crap this week. Major tooth pain, which I think anytime, like, you know, you get stressed or anything, you know, it can, like, elevate other things going on, which is, I think, what's happening. But anyway, so then last week, my husband was at work, and he goes in really early. Like, he leaves for work at 5. Anyway, he got to work and he was only there for like an hour, and they were like, oh, you need to move your car because we need to use that spot. And he was like, okay. So he went out to move his car. There was somebody like a little ways behind him, but they were like shining the brights in his windows or in his mirrors. And so he was looking around and he backed up right into one of the big semi-trucks that it didn't have the actual semi-truck on it. It was just the bed of the semi-truck, but they're like at a height where it's it is in your blind spot. And he didn't think that it was like, because what happened was, so like if this was his car and let's say this was the truck, what happened was the truck was like this. And so the trailer, the end of it was just, the corner of it was just at the end of his car. And it was on like, okay, so this is the driver's side. So I guess it would have been like this because, okay, so then he decided he could probably make it. And so he backed out and hit. So it was like, bam, and hit the metal, the steel bed, the bed of the truck right at the corner right here. And what happened was it dented it, and it dented it so much that it popped the back window. Like, it didn't pop it out, it shattered it. Like, it is shattered. Now, the window is still intact. But the problem is it is shattered. You cannot see out of it. So we obviously have to get it fixed. If it was just like a dent in the car, I'd be like, nah, whatever, no big deal. We'll just drive it like that. It's an older, his car's older, and you know, it's just not worth fixing. But because we have to see, you can get a ticket if you can't see out your back window. We have to fix it. It's not as simple as just fixing the window. It needs body work. Otherwise, it will not be able, the window, you know, won't go in correctly. So he has been having to take my car this week, and till we get we finally got in with the body shop today and got set up with a rental car today because our insurance pays for rental cars. And so after he gets off work today, we'll be taking his car down to the body shop, and leaving it there and going over and getting a rental car, because typically, like, I can survive without a car. I don't work outside of the home. But I have a doctor's appointment that I can't miss, tomorrow. And so I have to have a car tomorrow. And, so yeah, anyways, just kind of a hassle. The whole ordeal happened right after we lost Maya, and it was like, I didn't even have the energy to deal with calling the insurance, you know, and doing all of that. And I'm like, you know what? Just take my car. Like, just take my car and we will deal with it in a little bit. So that's what we did. So he took my car, and now, you know, we're having to, of course, deal with it because insurance will pay for it. I mean, we do have a deductible, but insurance will pay for it. But, like, you know, you don't want to wait too long to make the claim. And we already waited, you know, about 5 days to make the claim just because of everything. And my husband does not like to do phone calls. Like, he has to be, like, forced to do a phone call. He just doesn't like to do it. So, of course, I'm not the one that had the accident. He was. But I was the one that had to make the call and had to deal with it. It's like, you know, I don't like making those calls necessarily either. Who does? You know? But he just, sometimes it's easier to just do it than it is to, like, deal with him, because I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of a touchy subject, because doing things, getting things done, procrastination, he knows, is, like, his biggest fault. And now I am a procrastinator too, but, like, when it comes to things like that have to be done, like important stuff, I'm not. But he is. And he knows that. And so he was like, could you just, you know, do it? And I'm like, whatever, fine. But I didn't have the energy to do it at first. But I got that done. So now we just have to get it in. But the insurance lady, when I was talking to her, she's like, well, we still have to have a statement from him. And I'm like, okay, yep, he'll have to deal with that, you know. And she's like, wanted his number. I was like, I'll give it to you, but chances are he won't even answer his phone if he doesn't know who's calling him. So I'm like, you can call me, though. I'll answer it, and I'll just pass you off to him, because he's the one that was driving the car. He's the one that has to make the statement. I wasn't there. I didn't see it. You know what I mean? Anyways. Yeah. And then he also was like, oh, why do you need me to take the car to the shop? Can't you just do that, you know, without me? I'm like, no, I can't do that without you, because I can't drive your car there and then, you know, fly myself home. I have to have somebody drive me over to the rental car place. And, you know, it's like, I don't know. I think that the body shop would technically drive me if I needed them to, but there's no reason that they should have to do that when he can do that. So after he gets home from work today, we're going to be heading that way. And just getting that done. And I will be excited to get it all done and over with, so I can get my car back. I love my car. And I mean, it's not like a brand new car or anything, but I love my car. The steering wheel, you can literally turn, like, with your pinky. It is so smooth, and so easy to turn. And I love it. And I just, yeah. It's a good size car. It's not huge. The only thing I hate about it is that the gas prices are ridiculous, because it is extremely heavy of a car. It is a heavy car. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay. I hate when it's crooked. I know it's like an OCD thing, but yeah. So yeah, I drive a Kia Amante, and from the front of it, it looks kind of like a BMW or a Lexus, because of the lights, but it's not. It's a Kia. It's just, they say it's like the Cadillac of Kias, and because of that, it is very, very heavy. Like, very heavy. Like, it's a 4-door car, sedan. It's not a SUV. It's not a van or anything. But I get, like, 15 miles to the gallon or something like that. Like, I get less than I did with my van. When I had a van, I got, like, 17, I think. In city or whatever. I don't know. But I get less. And when I got this car, I was like, oh, yeah, I don't need a van anymore. The kids are a little older. Like, yeah, I'll just get a 4-door car to save on gas money. when we got this car, I had no idea that the gas would be so bad. Like, they didn't tell me at the dealership. And anyways, after driving it, I was like, oh my word, like, my gas is worse with this car than it was with my van. But the upside of it being such a heavy car is that it's really safe because it's a heavy car. It's not made out of, like, you know, tinfoil like some of those cars seem to be. So it's got like a really good safety rating, which is good. Anyways, so yeah, dealing with car crap this week, which who likes to deal with car crap? It's annoying as all get out. Anyways, I haven't had much time to work on this beauty right here. This is the Tabby Cat. I've been working on it like in my lives and in a couple of my whip and chats, but that's about the only time I've been able to work on it because I've been busy with other things. I was working on the Christmas cards I got from Diamond Art Club because I was gonna give them out at Christmas, and so I wanted to get those done for sure. Then also I have been super busy with my Etsy shop, which I love because, you know, that's very, very helpful with money right now. Especially because with like losing Maya and dealing like with that, like vet bills, all that kind of thing, we are not going to get another dog until we can, like, you know, have, I told Maddie we need to have a few $1,000s in the bank for, you know, whatever the dog needs, especially because we're going to go the puppy route this time. And, you know, because when we got Maya, she was our first dog as a family, really. And so I didn't know enough that I felt comfortable getting a puppy in an apartment. Plus, yeah, it just worked out really well. But because we do want it to be a full service dog, we have decided to go the puppy route unless we find like that perfect dog that fits a service dog personality, because they have to have a definite type of personality to be a service dog. Lincoln is not it. He's great at home, like wonderful at home. He alerts at home. He's really good at home, but not in public because he has some people anxiety, and you can't have stranger anxiety if you are a service dog. Like, you just can't, because you wouldn't believe some of the things that people will do to a service dog. I don't understand it, but they do. I mean, I've had people go up and literally like grab Maya's face and kiss her on the nose. And I'm like, do you know that a lot of dogs would bite your face off right now for doing that? I mean, even nice dogs could like react to that, because that's just, it's not okay. But anyways, we're going to go the puppy route, and so it'll need shots, vet care, you know, food. It'll eat more food because it's a puppy. I know I can do a lot of the training, but we will go to training classes, so all of that stuff will cost money. I know I talked a lot about this in my live last Saturday, so I won't go into too much detail, but yeah, so we're going to do a GoFundMe for raising money to get her a service dog, because they are really, really beneficial, like really helpful. Maya saved her life on more than one occasion, and so yeah, I definitely would like to do that. Plus, she, you know, sometimes with the anxiety of the diabetes, it's nice for her to have, you know, when she's having like a low blood sugar, she gets really emotional and upset, and so it's kind of nice to have a dog there to help kind of calm her down. And Lincoln does do that some, but Lincoln has definitely bonded and likes to be in with me a lot. And so Definitely with the new dog, we'll be doing certain things to make sure that the dog bonds, with her primarily. Obviously, it can bond with all of us too, but primarily it needs to be her dog. So she's older now this time, so she can do a lot more than when we got Maya. So, anyways, but we might, this is a possibility of letting my boss's dog, the one that I worked for as she's a trainer, she has a dog that is Lincoln's, like, best friend. When I worked there, they're like best buddies. They played together amazingly. And that dog, she has to keep over in her shop in a crate a lot of the times because it doesn't get along with one of her other dogs. And so those two dogs can't be together. And so we thought, hey, maybe it could come hang out with us a couple days a week and give Maddie a little something extra to do. And also Lincoln, can have like some play dates. And this dog is like obsessed with Maddie, loves Maddie. Like every time we went all the time. It saw us all the time. But anytime Maddie was there and like let the dog out to come, his name's Eli, would let him come out and play. He just went bananas for her. It was really cute. Like he's always like jumping on her and like not jumping up on her, but like when she's on the couch, he'd jump up and like he thinks he's a lap dog with her, and he's so not a lap dog. He's like the size of Lincoln. Well, maybe a little smaller than Lincoln because Lincoln's a chubby butt, but hopefully Lincoln will also, he's not, the vet said he's not overweight, but he's on that line of it. Like if he gained any more weight, he would easily be overweight. Hopefully we can get him now down a little bit, just a little bit. He doesn't need to go down much, but just a little bit, because what would happen was we would feed him and Maya, and Lincoln would finish his food first and kind of go over to Maya's food, and Maya would just be like, oh, you want my food? Sure, that's no problem. You can have it. I don't really want it anyways. So he was like eating some of her food, and she was losing and he was gaining. And for a while we were like, what the heck? Like, why is she losing weight? She's eating all of her food. Like, then we realized, no, he's actually eating like probably a third of it. And she was already skinny to begin with. She was a slender dog. Just her build was slender. But when she wasn't eating all of her food, she then lost weight, and then she got sick, and it was even harder to get the weight back on her. But now now that, there's only one food bowl being put out a day, it's just, I think that he'll probably drop a few pounds. And I'm trying to walk him a little more often too, because of the fact that like I don't want him to get depressed with that, because dogs will get depressed when they lose one of their, what you consider brother or sisters. You know what? I think these are 939s. I don't think that these are. They're not. Darn it. Dang it to poop. I do that sometimes, and I bug myself because they're not. Those are definitely 939s, I can tell. Sometimes when you're just looking at them plainly, it doesn't look like it, but then you look at them next to the 310s, and you're like, oops, those are not 310s. Like, it's really obvious when they're next to it, but that's okay. Luckily, I figured it out before I did too many. I only did like 8 of them. So that's not a big deal, but anyways, so my whips right now are this one, obviously, and then my other one that I have going is the Friends of Maiden, I think it is, but I am not working on that one a lot right now. Hold on a second. I think that one is a 939 too. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I haven't been working on Friends of Maiden as much, just because even though it is for somebody's Christmas present, they're just going to get it late around her birthday more, because I really wanted to work on my Christmas paintings, and I got the Christmas tree done, but I wanted to work on this one, which I will not get this one done before Christmas, and I haven't decided if I'm going to keep working on it through New Year's, or if I'm going to put it away and save it and finish it next year at Christmas time. I don't know. What do you guys think? I kind of like the idea of saving it until next year, just because it's more fun to me to work on it during the Christmas season. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I just don't know. And I really, honestly, I really want to work on one of my Hannah Lynn's, like, really bad. They're so pretty. The one I unboxed last week. Oh, and I do have Angie and Oliver kitted up, too. But the one I unboxed last week, the, what was it called? Glowing Moon, I think, or something like that. It was the fairy and the moon and everything. Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. That one, and then the new one, the one I'm getting tomorrow. Cannot wait for that one. Those I really want to work on. Plus, I've got a lot, actually. I have all of the Hannah Lynn ones that have been out so far, and I haven't got to finish any of them, because I started Angie and Oliver, but then, it was like Christmas season, and I was like, crap, I've got to finish the ones that I had, you know, for my mother-in-law. I had one that I needed to finish, and then I got my Christmas ones that I wanted to work on, so I haven't even gotten to finish Angie and Oliver yet. So yeah. Yeah, so my dog is giving himself a little bath right now, and he could not lick himself any louder if he tried. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but geez Louise. And Maddie is conked out still on the couch. She's been having a hard time sleeping. Seems like she gets upset at night just because she was so used to having Maya to sleep with. And the fact that, like, you know how when you lay down and you're going to sleep, that's when your mind starts to think and wander, and so she's just been having a hard time sleeping. So she was up really late last night. She didn't fall asleep till like in the middle of the night, and so she's still conked out, and Lincoln's laying on her. Actually, I'm gonna put the picture of them. I'm going to insert it right here and show you these pictures, because I think they are so cute. Is this not the cutest picture ever? Like, Lincoln has, like, been attached to her a lot. And, yeah, anytime that she's asleep, he, like, lays over her and is like, yeah, I'm going to protect her. Super cute, super sweet. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy, aren't you, Lincoln? Oh, brother. Okay, so I'm hoping by the end of today, I will be able to get this rest of this section done. And then I'm hoping that I can finish the Christmas cards. Because, like I said, the Christmas cards, I want to have all of them done, because I'm going to be giving them away on Christmas. And this one, I think I'm leaning more towards putting it away for the year and finishing it next year, just because I got such a little amount done on it that I think it might be fun to do next year. And I'm out of the shot. I keep doing that because I have you more close up today. And so I keep moving around and then I'm out of the shot, so I apologize. Most of you probably aren't watching me anyways, you know, with the whip and chats. They're more of a thing that you listen to rather than watch, but, you know, whatever. Some people watch. I have tried the curved, whatever it's called, the curved tip. I'm going to try it real quick here again. And I haven't decided if I like it better, the same, or worse. So, when I say curved tip, I mean this. So, have you guys tried it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you like it better? Do you like it worse? Is it the same? I just can't tell. I just can't tell. I mean, with everything new, you have to get used to. So, you got to give it a fair chance before you can really say yay or nay. And I haven't done it, like, enough probably to give an accurate opinion. But, like, right now, with what I'm doing right now, I like it better. Because I'm not having to flip around my wrist as much. Which is good because I have carpal tunnel. I'm supposed to have carpal tunnel surgery, and I'm, like, terrified to do it because, like, I'm like, how long will I have to go without diamond painting? Yeah. I could probably do one hand at a time, though, and I could actually probably learn to diamond paint with my left hand if I wanted to. But anyways, but yeah, so I just wanted to do kind of a little short, little mini whip and chat here, just to kind of give you guys, you know, what's going on this week with me. And one other thing, though, that I will say before I go is I am thinking, and I want you guys to tell me your opinions on this. I am wanting to do like, obviously, I have my live on Saturdays, and I still will continue to do my Saturday night lives. But what do you think about doing a second live, like on Wednesday in the morning, or like Tuesday or Thursday or something, another day, like a second day of a live, but instead of being in the evening, it would be like first thing in the morning, like around maybe like 9 o'clock my time, which is Pacific Standard Time, either like 9 or 10, something like that. I don't know. I'm just like kind of trying to figure out what I want to do. But I thought it would be kind of fun to do a morning one. And so I've been kind of debating on that, on do I want to do it? If I want to do it, what time do I want to do it? I think I'll probably try it and see if people are, you know, into it or not. But what do you think about a live on like Wednesday morning or Thursday morning or something in the week, on the weekday and in the morning time? And even for like, if I did it, let's say, if I did it at 9 o'clock my time, that would be like noon Eastern. And it would be like 11 Central Time. So, yeah, I don't know. So if you have an opinion on that, let me know. And if you do, what time do you think would be good? And make sure you say what time zone you're in, because otherwise it doesn't really help me much. Because there's people all, across, not just the U.S., but, there's people in Australia, the U.K., they're all over. So, let me know what you guys think about that. If you enjoyed the video, either the beginning half, the second half, or both of those halves, make sure to give it a thumbs up. So that I know that you videos and that I should continue to do them, which I love the Whip It Wednesdays, and I know a lot of other people do, so I probably will not be discontinuing this segment anytime soon. But if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, And if you didn't, that's okay. To each their own. Not everybody likes everything, and that's okay with me. But yeah, as always, you guys, don't forget you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. So with that, keep on shining, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Thank you for watching, and if you haven't already and would like to subscribe, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and the bell icon to be notified when I put up a new video.